Hi there, welcome to another episode live from the Life Turnaround Now offices. I'm Matt Belcher and today we're going to be doing part 2 of Matt's magic little goal tip. If you haven't seen video 1 yet, stop what you're doing, press pause, press stop, go check the other video out because this one will make no sense to you whatsoever. But if you've seen video 1, great, then we can continue on and do the second phase. This is going to be pretty quick. It's a really easy stage, so doesn't take as much time as the other stage. So let's get to it. Okay, let's. I've already drawn some stuff up here, but I'm just going to redo this so you can see it as I do it. Okay, so by now you probably will have 10 goals written out in your 10 goal list, and you'll know pretty much exactly what you want. So let's just take one of those, and what you can do is get a clean piece of paper, take one of those. So let's say for ease here, I hope you can read this, but run marathon. Okay, let's say that's one of my goals. That is actually one of my goals. So let's say we're going to do that. And it could be anything. That your goal can be create an extra £2,000 or $2,000 income, travel around the world, start a charity, whatever it is that you particularly want to do, get fit, healthier, whatever it is. Let's take run a marathon. What I'm going to do now over the next 3 or 4 days is for each goal I've got, I'm just going to put down some activities. Now if those activities don't change over the period of 4 days, then you know the activities that you're going to get. This is, as I said, really simple. So run a marathon, first thing I'm going to commit to do is I am going to jog for 40 minutes 3 times a week. Second thing I'm going to do is join a running club. So I can meet people that have done marathons and learn from them about my diet and maybe other tips they can give me. And second thing is, you probably can't see this thankfully because the camera's just below here, but I need to lose a little bit of weight. So I'm actually going to change my diet. I'm not going to put the detail in here, but so here's a couple of key things. You can see you're probably looking at those. Maybe you're thinking, that's not very detailed, and you're right. If you've read any, I've got a couple of books here, but there's a Brian Tracy book here. Let me just get this for you. Brian Tracy Goals. That is an awesome book, and there are other great books on goal setting. I guess the challenge is sometimes you read all these books and it just gets to the point where you just can't figure out which tactic to use, which technique to use. I would just stick with this for the meantime. This is really going to help you get on the move. So let's just reiterate for this. For each goal that you have, for the next 4 days, you're going to write down on a piece of paper each goal, and under each goal you're going to put some activities. So on day 1, I'm probably going to put these. Okay. Day 2, I might go, A, B, C. I also need to register on a forum for marathon runners or running, okay, to pick up some tips. And that's all you can do for 4 or 5 days. At the end of those 4 or 5 days, I promise you, if you do follow this, you will have an action plan that will absolutely move you towards whatever your goals are. If you're finding that you've done this process and then you still haven't got the kind of activities you require to move forward to your goal, I can fairly confidently tell you that that's not one of your real goals, or whichever one you wrote down isn't a real goal. If you're struggling to get the activity for the goal, then you probably find it's not really a goal. So I hope you go out there and do that. I promise you it does work if you go through it. As I said again, if you've just watched this video and have no clue what I'm talking about, get yourself to lifeturnaroundnow.com and check out the first video. And also some other stuff that's coming up. I've got some really exciting things coming up. I've had a ton of emails in. I was speaking last week and people were asking me some questions that were coming up. So I'm going to do some more videos on those particular topics. So to your success. I'm Matt Belcher, and this has been another production from lifeturnaroundnow.com. See you soon.